I am gonna let the actual tutorial play probably.
Okay, that's easier.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Very fancy, everybody. Let's go.
Did you know that if you play 5 games in a row, Sir Tippington actually notices the narrator?
Both grim and gruesome. There was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who by chance were also the world's most duplicitous murderers.
Murder!
They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective came prepared with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now.
I hate that they have a corner for like resizing and a corner for rotating, but both of them resize and rotate. So
Yeah, that's weird.
try and get it at minimum size is a pretty big hassle.
Nah, that won't be good. My first idea was better. Okay. Also, I realized I'm not muted. Nice.
I mean, you have to
You don't have to be muted.
As long as you're not saying it out loud.
Yeah, like...
We want to hear you commentate.
There's another cat in my room. During Trivia Murder Party, and this is why the sound cut out briefly, this cat pawed at my door twice, and every time I went to open it, she just kind of stood there instead of actually coming inside. And that's why it became unplugged briefly, because I got too far away from the computer. And the headphones got unplugged. So, now she's finally in here.
Meow. Will they finish before the time runs out?
Not if you keep talking.
Considering he has a whole
Well
minute
then,
left.
I suppose I'll just sit here and let all my words drag out so that they cannot concentrate.
Hang on, here. Can you
Hey,
hear
Rhino,
If I were enacting some sort
Okay, fuck
of
you.
insidious plan.
Each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any clever
Wait,
marker will
this
do,
someone...
but don't leave
Okay,
any
it's someone
clues to
else.
your own
It's
identity.
okay.
I thought we got 2 accomplices.
You get
you
another
get
one
2
later.
total.
Yeah.
Get 1 in the next round.
Yeah, so you invite 1 now and 1 later. It's like the candy.
Also, guessing whose they are matters, so I hope you didn't put in someone I know.
Make sure it's not particularly obvious, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I've never played this Jackbox game before.
It's
Well,
really
you're
good.
about to have a lot of...
Fine.
It's one of the longer ones, but it's really
Too
fun.
soon.
Yeah.
I still can't believe it, how many like murder attempts I got in my first game.
Which,
Can you-
by the way, fuck you for that.
19 people tried to murder my guys.
Lord Tippett, I'm a great fan. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your
Oh.
drawings is out in the open just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see.
Volcano grenades,
No
acid,
detective
and
draws the
trades
same weapon
mutant
twice.
bugs.
Yeah, I had trouble drawing that.
Alright, our guests. Lord Crowley. Guy who says gift with a soft G. Ray Dark.
Hey, hold on, that's me. I say Jeff. What the
Jackson
fuck?
Michaels. Penny Pecan Peppers. Grubface.
Wonderful.
The parents did not like these people.
Egad. First the ventriloquist.
I think only one of them actually sounded normal.
Out. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
Time to murder.
Time to attack.
Yeah.
Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a...
Now let the festivities sing chickens. of our guests have been murdered.
That was
Each
quick.
murder earns
Jeez,
the
4 of
perpetrator
them.
a secret
Yep,
point.
so that means
Jiff.
2 people did
Don't
not
call me
success-
out. That's how they say it.
The
It's
longer you
GIF.
get away with
It's
it,
GIF.
the more you can earn.
But the creators say
It's a good
GIF.
thing no murderer
So,
can stump
the
the
creator's
world's
an idiot.
Rest.
greatest detectives.
Died with honor.
To my amateur detective.
Someone like highlighted the word GIF.
Aha, we found
That's
the
her
murder
whole
weapons.
highlighted
Let's
message.
start by looking at just 2 of these instruments of death. Thanks to science, we can tell how many awful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange.
Is it just me, or is the volcano on Penny's like have a very obvious A in there?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Or
at.
does Radar have a very obvious
Another
E
murderer
in
will
it?
get away. For now.
Could be both of them. Also, I am going to throw out just real quick. If somebody has the weapon as like basically their profile picture, that's the only one they drew. Therefore, they cannot be the killer that uses that weapon.
Correct. So, Max would want to vote for Volcano because he's safe from it. Whereas I would want to vote for Radar because it has acid. Same
It
with
was very
Video Freak.
I was trying to click like on the game itself instead of like on my window. I was like, why can't I select it?
Good job.
I
Very
might
good
become
job.
that too.
All right.
I would like to
This is the
submit.
case we're going to crack. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky
Yay.
magnifying glass. Use your device
So
to
my
light over the
A
image
is
or post a
distraction,
log.
and it's the
Now,
C.
everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
I think it's Endorb.
Endorp doesn't have A
Well,
in
let's
his name.
see.
No, but also
See,
look
the
at
thing
the
is,
look at the top of the bug. It's
thing
already
is,
an A.
whether it's a C or an A, it could be Dan either way.
Let's extrapolate.
Well, that A is super obvious.
True, but still.
True, and
this
Video
was-
Freak has not played this
Magnifying glass to
before.
highlight what you found for your
I
fellow
picked.
detectives.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I
by
got it.
the way, as soon as it appears, you want to click someone.
Yeah, because if you're wrong, because if you're right, you still get points, even if the majority is
One of your
wrong.
fellow detectives is the killer.
Plus, you get
Professor
bonus points for being
Detective
first
Who
person
listens
to
more
accuse
guilty
that
of this
person.
crime.
Yeah.
Told you it wasn't him.
Dang.
Damn it.
This is
Yeah.
awkward.
It was
Mostly.
Dan.
Still, if any of
I tell you, it's
vote for the
Endor.
actual guilty party,
Wait a second, I just
simply
realized those
the
circles could have been
points at the end of the
O's.
night.
And as for
Yeah, but here's the thing.
murderer,
Everyone except me has an O in their name.
even more points
I know this
Yeah.
because when I attempted a murder, it was like incorrect. However, the person who brought this guest also has an O in their name, and I'm like, that's everybody.
profitable.
Oh, wow.
Okay, wait.
Jackson and guy who says give.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion
Okay,
to
so
the other
do
case.
both of these have
Life
D's
depends
in
on
them?
It looks like
Yes,
it.
they do have.
I can see it, yeah. So that's Dan and Dorban Video Freak.
I don't see any letters except the D in Volcano one.
Look at the shower head in acid.
Yeah, Showerhead looks
Yeah,
like a
I
rat
mean,
for
like, I don't
sure.
see any other letters that one could be.
Come on, gift guy.
Well, I mean,
We
we
all-
Wait a second, wait
we
a
all
second,
know
wait
he-
a second.
We all know Gift Guy needed to die.
Well, yes, but we gotta figure out who did it.
yeah.
It's like
It
who.
isn't-
It's like who
I think
shot.
we could let that one go.
It's like who shot Mr. Birds. Like we're glad he was shot, but we gotta figure out who did it.
The acid
Yeah,
one,
we-
the D isn't it. Because
Glad he was shot, but we gotta figure out.
it
who
wasn't
did it.
me, and the other two where acid is on display.
Are
So
you
it's-
sure it wasn't you?
Well, obviously, it's not very, like, exonerating to say it out loud, but
There.
I know it's not me.
And this is
so-
why I wanted
Look
it
at
because it's
all
me.
the magnifying glasses in your hair.
Hold on, let me put on magnifying glass. Checks pocket, checks upper pocket. Where did I put it?
You can eliminate one suspect.
Hmm.
And drawing for this weapon is
I'm also
Finally
the one who
letting
brought
that-
them.
I think it's this guy.
Yeah, there's a couple of good C.
Yeah, because there's an O,
It has to be a D. So it's not, I'm telling you right now, it's not me. Freaking, it has to be a D. Freaking, you can see them right there.
Well, that's
It could
true,
be a
but
D, but the thing is, there's also the possibility of it being an O. Hang on, let me
They look more straight to be D's, honestly.
It could also be like an L, like the entire thing
Is that an F up there? Oh yeah, it could be
No
an
one
L.
has an L in their name.
Good point.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Dan.
the fact,
I'm pretty sure
the
Dan
fact
is the
that
other
Dan
two.
immediately went from me, I feel it's Dan.
I think it's Vildio Freak.
Vildio freak?
Yeah.
Why do you think
I
it's
think
me?
it's Endor.
Max, you better vote on someone.
I did.
Okay.
Hung
jury.
jury, you've got to work together to pick someone, or the killer goes free.
Oh,
No one
really?
can
Yeah, if
against me.
it's not a majority vote, there's just no vote at all.
Wow.
As we didn't get to, I promise.
Yo,
we'll
whose
get to it
fiddle
later.
looks more delicious?
Why don't we get
They're both acid.
curses?
I like how the
Hey,
left
that's
was
a
like
valid
a cup of.
question.
Okay.
I like how the
Two more
left was
weapons.
like a cup of alphabet soup.
Draw 2 more
Okay.
weapons using the prompts on your
Oh,
device.
cool. Awesome. We get to do more. All right, I'm a mute, so I don't
Different than before.
reveal my plan.
Yo, let me just unmute his stream. Wahaha.
Yeah.
Alright. This means I get to use more name ideas that I had.
With wicked intentions. There was a gathering of the world's most
How do I
famous
skip this?
detectives. Who, if
Skip.
you
Can't.
I'll skip the tutorials, but this is just the intro, I think, which I think has to play.
they had devised a unique competition where they earned
Nope, can't skip
You
it.
have to skip it in the.
points for
You have to do it in the
committing
menu.
them.
I don't have the
Each
option for that.
detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons.
The fuck?
Look at the prompt on your
What?
device to see the first one.
Okay.
Excuse
interesting
me?
prompt.
Take heed.
Endor, come on.
Excellent.
I had to think of a name.
Look sharp. The
Really?
ball is about to
You don't plan them ahead of time?
Everyone,
Wait,
your attention,
what?
please.
You don't like have a document full of just names to throw in for murder victims?
Yeah, but then everyone got really mad when I put in Yusuke, so I stopped.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett. Thank you for dressing extra fancy.
Extra
How you brought
fancy.
gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open.
Don't ask.
These
For the love of
weapons
God,
are
don't
not
ask.
Pick from a
Dude,
donkey.
that toaster thing, I had no idea what to draw for.
Forget to welcome your
I mean, obviously, dropping it in a bathtub.
Lady Sansa! Maximus Reinagin!
I'm
Duchess
obsessed now.
Licious! Sonic the murder victim!
Jesus!
Todd Howard!
Todd Howard! You brought this schmuck in here!
And Zug Zug the Mighty!
Wait. Zug Zug? We can fuck the alliance? Zug Zug? Zug Zug?
much too rich for this sort of inconvenience.
I'm much too rich for this sort of
Sure
inconvenience.
there won't be any
Apparently, he didn't pay the electric bill
I
then.
wouldn't be so sure. Time for the fun part. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess.
Well, all's well that
Oh, that one's fast!
snakes alive.
Super speedy murder.
Thought of our
I didn't even get a chance to try because I kept clicking on ones right as they got selected by someone else.
Dude, same.
And the longer you guess
That's
around
actually
it,
pretty funny.
the more you can earn.
Well, at least the world's greatest detectives happen to be here. What a stroke of luck. To the crime board.
The
Are we the world's greatest
Crime
detectives?
boy.
I don't think so.
We found the murder weapons.
It's a set number of
Start by
murders.
focusing on just 2 of
Yeah,
these
so
dastardly
it
implements.
only allows 4. Like last time I thought I got it in at the last second, but it didn't
And if
didn't
you
take it.
brought one of these guests,
Okay, got
I
it.
see one immediately.
This is odd. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
what a coincidence.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will
I
get
see.
I think I know who. I
That's
think I got toaster. I know who did the Sonic.
Oh,
Okay.
But I'm up to pick that.
I
Yeah.
see
What
the
about
letters
Zug
in
Zug?
it.
Look at this Zug Zug. Zug Zug was just murdered
Yeah,
kick
but so was
from a donkey.
Sonic.
right in the gonads.
Yeah,
The
whoever
That
kills
looks like a
Doug the
butt,
Mighty
actually.
is a little bit of
Wait, those aren't gonads.
Anyone see any layers besides the N?
I don't
I
see
see a
anything
D.
else. That's why I'm focusing on the end.
I see a D and a B.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, that could be a B, but
See,
I don't think it gives people letters that they don't share
Now
with
here's the
anyone.
thing.
Or it could be
No,
an
it
O.
will.
So here's the thing. It's not me, it's not Jero, and it's not video. So that cuts out half of them.
Yeah.
see,
Yeah, but
Dan.
if you're focusing
I mean,
on
if
the
you
end,
chose-
that leaves 3 of us.
Yeah, so that
Max,
doesn't help.
Max,
Yeah, the
cover,
3 people.
Max,
have
cover
him.
your magnifying glass right in the center of Dan's painting.
Do it at the top right. I want to look at the shower head.
See the end?
Interesting.
You know,
Yakuza!
Jero, if you wanted, you could have picked it first and then pointed
Now
it
here's
out.
the thing,
I
Jero.
did-
That looks awfully a lot like a J.
Well, I do the
Oh, you know
toaster.
what?
It's
He has
really
a
gonna be
toaster.
me.
Oh, that's a good point. Never mind.
Dumbass!
I remove
Yeah,
my
right.
accusation.
You
Actually,
literally,
no, not him.
you
not him.
literally want
This
to
is the one I
go
wanna
for an
accuse.
accusation at the
Uh,
beginning. Dumbass!
I'm thinking it might be Rhino because both of them have effect lines. So let's see if we can find the letters in Rhinos.
Well,
Jero also
I
has
see an
effect
R.
lines,
I
so-
see an R or a D for Rhino. Actually, no, he can't be a D. I see an R for Rhino pretty easily.
Yeah, but I don't see that R. Well, actually,
Why are you
Max,
looking
what-
at my picture?
Because I was
to point out
accusing
the
you.
R. To point out the fact that we see
Max,
your R.
Max, hover over right. Does that look like a lowercase R?
It could be actually.
I thought they only did uppercase in the first round, though.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Hey,
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
accuse Endor. Someone accuse Endor so we have a hung jury.
Suspect one of your fellow
Okay.
detectives was the murderer. Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime?
Yes, I
Fucking knew it!
Ah, you killed Sonic! He was my guest! The fastest murder victim alive!
Great work.
I mean, he died in one shot.
Keeping track of
Well, he had no
who
rigs!
and awarding you just when you're right,
That made it so easy.
even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. There's one pair of murders left to examine.
Alright. Alright, whoever it is, they used milk.
Who killed Todd Howard?
So
I
it was
mean-
poison, I see.
Deflect suspicion onto the other case.
There's
There's
absolutely
not a lot of options in that left
There's
one, so I think it should be
absolutely
pretty
something
easy to
weird
figure
with
it out.
spoiled. There's absolutely something weird with Todd Howard.
Yeah, I
see a
think we
V.
can figure out Todd Howard
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of shapes in
Yeah,
there.
in fact, I actually see a V in Todd Howard already.
Come now.
It could be a V or an N.
Yeah, I think I can see it too.
And we-
Like, no,
I'm
you're talking about the one.
I
On the,
see
you're
a
talking about
T
the
or an
one on the.
I.
You're talking about the one on the very left, right, Max?
Yeah, on the very left, because you can see it's like it's overlaid differently with the rest of
I
the effects.
think it is.
Yeah.
I think it is. Which considering the only V in this group.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
if
here's
you
the
want to
thing.
accuse me, you're more than welcome to, but you're gonna be wrong.
It
See
could
who
also
clicks it.
it could also be a really weird, or it could also be like an N that they've hidden a bit. Actually, no, they can't do it backwards.
Well, why don't we use the magnifying glass?
Yeah,
to
I
take a
know. We
look?
need to do that first.
I mean, the toaster
I showed
obviously
you.
has V's on it.
Yeah,
And the
they
rest
can
of
Dan
you-
No,
hover
someone
over
killed
the.
Todd Howard, my good friend.
It just
Yeah, Dan,
works.
Dan,
Who the murderer is.
Dan, go to the left.
We can.
It makes
Hold on,
sense that a
hold on.
murderer brought in Todd Howard.
They're drawing for this weapon.
I like how with Dan, it's like you killed somebody. Now investigate this other murder.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Y'all are accusing me,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you that's not correct. I'm telling you right away it's not
Jacuzzi.
correct.
This.
That's
Actually,
an I.
if you look, yeah, because I was just pointing it out. Look at
Oh, that
eye.
is an eye.
Oh shit!
Yeah, yeah. See
But
the top of
couldn't
the
it be-
glass?
Oh wait, no, Dan. That could still be video though.
It could
Could
still be
video,
me, but it's
if you
not.
Look, he might have a V or an A.
My, my.
Who's voting for me? I didn't kill Todd Howard.
Yeah, it
I
literally
killed
can't be.
Todd
It
Howard.
can't be Dan.
Okay,
Even though
Admittedly,
you
I
people
It
Oh wait a
could
minute,
be-
wait a minute. Can it be Max because of I and the donkey?
Yeah,
Oh,
it could be that.
It could
shit.
be Max.
But
Well, wait. Take a look at the little starburst on the left side of it. I want to take a closer look at that because there's some overlapping lines.
you mean over here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
would
we were
that be
thinking
what
right
an
there.
M looks like?
Well, I think the
No,
M would be a
because
little bit more
it's
obvious.
overlapped. You can see the overlap from only one of them, so that's why I think it's video.
Who's voting to condemn you? Now's your last chance to convince them.
Whoever's voting for me, could you make up your damn mind?
I definitely think it's Rhino because there's an I there. I think the V is a red herring.
No,
we need to fact check too much to get video.
So
the eye could easily be a red herring, though.
Yeah,
He's the fact check too much to get video.
I think it's Max.
Dude, Rhino has too many letters in that to even.
Shit.
It was Todd Howard.
That's wrong.
Most of our police force is afraid of the dark, so we'll have to call them.
I mean, of course, Max was trying to kill Todd
He
Howard.
told me that it just worked, and it didn't.
As for the moves we didn't
Been wrong both times. That stinks.
How do you kill him with a spoiled milk? It just worked.
Fiddlesticks.
I clipped it inside his body.
We need some more weapons to keep this party going. Draw
God,
two more
how am I
weapons
going
using
to
the
do
prompts
this?
on your device.
I mean, I submitted my name, and 5 seconds later I found a better name.
Please join me in welcoming our new guests.
Oh boy, who are the new guests? I want to see the new names.
Dom Santiago.
I love that.
Thanos.
Oh no, he's here.
I'm gonna snap him out with this.
Duchess Maria. Zug Zug, the son of the mighty. Julius Caesar.
You know, I had the feeling he's not gonna get stabbed.
Nibbles
tonight.
the Scribbler.
Just in time for the next.
I was about to say one of these isn't like the others, but they're all kind of weird.
Just time for 4 murders.
Guess who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Well, at least this way.
Damn it.
That was actually sort of Agatha Christie's garters.
Excuse me?
Drop my glass.
Oh, I dropped
That
my
was his
glass.
body sometimes.
They were so full of life.
All right, who died? Who died? Did someone kill Zug Zug? Okay, he
someone
lived.
killed Dom. Dom's so cool.
Honestly, I don't like any of these gifts.
Whoever it wasn't Dan. Whoever it is we pick, it wasn't Dan, rather.
Yep.
What makes you? Oh, all right.
Because Dan
I'm
has stained
trying
glass.
to think about this.
Okay, I definitely see something standing out on the one on the right, and I want a closer look at it.
I feel like this one is a giant D though. The one on the left.
On the left?
Is that me? Cause look, it might look like a giant D and the rest was just drawn into
I
it.
feel like they wouldn't have done print capitalized again. I think they would have done something different.
It could
Yeah,
be
it's-
the first round weapon though.
That is
I
true.
think I see something going on in that second one, and I want to look.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
There's something standing out in the one on the right.
All right, fair enough.
Are you wondering about the swirl?
Yeah. I can't. It look like I want a closer look. It looks like it could be like an E or something. Like an
I
E.
think that's a big cursive O.
Oh, that. Good point. Which means it could be literally anyone except me and Dan and Rhino. So it's Jero, Video, and Orb.
That's still 1 out of 2.
All right.
Well, I know whether or not it's me.
Immediately puts the blame on me.
You're still on mute, by the way.
I think that's a big. I think that's a big cursive O.
Yeah.
I look like an E, but maybe.
Here's
Let's
the,
see.
No.
Endorb over here was one with a circle last time, but it's a little small.
If your fellow
He looks like he's throwing out.
And then of course we have Jero.
Who has
I was
tons-
going for throwing up.
I feel like Endorb has a D. That's what I think.
I think it's Jero.
Super could be throwing us off. Cause I mean,
Well, it
I
depends
think it's
on...
Jero because he's the only one with an O in his first drawing.
Just to check real quick, who's the person with the magnifying glass?
Rhino.
right now.
Okay,
Me.
so it's not Rhino. Okay, I was thinking, man, Rhino was really trying to get us away from himself.
You can literally see on your device who's got the magnifying glass.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's a safe bet.
Yes.
You're gonna be wrong, but all right.
I mean, it's not
For
Video
myself.
Freak because there's no way he's got an O in that.
Well,
Oh,
Okay,
I swapped at the wrong time.
Oh boy.
you'll be heading to the police station just as soon as someone unmurders my chauffeur.
Who was your? Oh, I think his chauffeur was Thanos.
There's one pair of murders left to investigate.
Sure it wasn't Zug Zug the Mighty?
Nah, Thanos.
I don't like that one.
Okay,
That is a
Thanos is
pinky-ass thief.
Thanos is incredibly obvious. That's a curse of N upside down.
Oh,
yeah, but
it is.
I kind of, but Lady Sansa has the A really ready to at the freaking kick.
Yeah, that.
No, I don't think that's right. Look at the lower leg of it. I think it's off.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I think Thanos because I could just see a super obvious curse of N.
Yeah, and I know other people could write that, but that is like a very perfect one.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. Damn it.
And I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna pick for this too.
There's a couple of people, though I'm still trying to figure out who exactly.
I still think Lady Sansa should be looked
I
at.
mean,
Well,
clearly
Wait,
it's bad.
Could someone
I
be the
just want it to
murderer
be
in
known,
round 1
it was
and
very-
in round 2?
It was very fun to see two murder attempts on Thanos.
Clearly it was Rhino.
Honestly,
Yes,
I think it was
Clearly
Dan
Rhino.
because we know he has N.
I mean,
Well, like,
there's
see the thing
Yeah,
is,
the
with
end
no
Rhino,
way it could be anyone else other than Rhino. It couldn't be Endor because he's got spoiled milk. It couldn't be me because I'm admitting to everything. Oh, did I say that out loud?
did we catch Dan for another murder where there was an N?
Yes, we
Yes.
did.
Okay.
The very first one, remember?
I wasn't entirely sure.
see, can they be the murderer twice though?
Yes.
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 He could have murdered
Wow.
2 rounds in a row.
They just can't be the murderer twice in one round.
Wait, clearly it's Video Freak.
Yes.
Yes.
The greatest killer of all, Video Freen.
You see that?
Yeah, don't you see the V on
No,
the
you see
milk
the
carton?
spout's a V.
Video freak.
Don't deny it.
I did it.
Yeah.
This time I mean it, you are definitely going to prison. After the party.
Sweet.
Hey, at least you get
As
to
long as
finish
I
the
can
party
still
first.
dance.
At least those murders were a conversation piece. Now I think it's time for... Hey!
Here we go again. Just time for 4 more murders.
I do enjoy a good murder.
Oh, it
This
was.
is just how that old fortune teller... Let's all just take a moment and... Hot buttered crab!
Don't make me hungry!
I know, I'm very hungry right now.
Right.
What do you say?
I just.
Hot buttered crab.
Anyone's parking.
Julius Caesar, Duchess Maria. Okay.
No.
Sorry for making you work on your...
Okay, Duchess Maria is an obvious A.
Duchess Maria looks like a
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts logo.
Yeah, that really does.
Like
What to
the Kingdom
say?
Hearts logo.
Yeah, I see. Anyone else see the obvious A there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
There's
a couple things.
I see an
that might be an
I
I.
in.
Is that an
Duchess
I
Maria.
disguised as an A?
It is an I disguised in an A. That is not an A. That's an I.
Oh no,
Are
yeah,
there-
yeah,
are
yeah.
there
I see
also-
it. I see
Are
it.
there
I
also
see it.
cursive? Are there also J's on the side?
It could be.
No, I think it's an I.
No one
Because I know it's not J. Because that's my guest.
That's fair.
Oh, fair enough. So who did we catch with an I? Oh wait, it was Max.
Okay, but then okay, I know nobody's gonna believe me, but this wasn't me. Like, I know literally no. Look at that. That very much looks like an A that somebody added 2 lines to. Notice how the sideline of the I is overlapped by the connecting one.
Afraid to collaborate.
See,
You
that
know,
would be
I think
fun, but there was
pointing
an
it out with the
interesting
mouse is
quirk.
cheating.
Investigation.
The
But see,
question.
there was an interesting quirk that I found out about drawing is that the letter always stays on top. and the
Yeah,
line
you
art
can't
always
overwrite it.
stays on
Well,
top.
here's the
You
thing,
can't
man.
overwrite it.
Why is that on top of itself?
Because that could just be how the eye is drawn. Because you can't draw an eye with one stroke. At least not well with one stroke.
This was not me. I know nobody's believing me, but this was not me, and I am fairly certain.
Are there... I mean, is there any evidence to state that it was?
Admittedly, there's a lot of potential letters in this.
We're debating
I mean,
whether it's an I or an A. Clearly it is Coriodan.
We don't
I am-
want to hug
I am
Jerry. Someone
picking
switch.
Max.
Someone switch.
Wait, why me?
I told you.
Oh,
Okay, that was my fault.
unfortunate.
Wait, why did people vote me? I don't have an I in my name.
Because we thought it was an A.
You have an I in
Yes, you do. My
in
name
your
is
name?
Video.
Oh yeah, I do have an I in my name.
Oh no, guys, no. You see, you're reading it wrong. See, it's Vuldio.
Time?
Vuldio.
Oh, I should have gone for someone.
Nah, there's just no I. It's
So
Video.
many stained glass murders.
Stand back here.
I want to
Yeah,
figure out who
geez.
killed Zug Zug.
I want to find out who killed Zug Zug as well.
Sounds fun.
Who was trying to write Chinese in the right one?
I was about to say.
It looks like they wrote one of the symbols from
See how he
Push the
gets
Button.
it.
Honestly,
Yeah, we're
it
gonna
looks
need a
like
lot
a
of-
bunch scribbles to me.
Thanos
We're
to
gonna
Lady
need a
Sansa
lot of
gives you
zoom in
multiverse
time
knowledge.
on this one. We need to see what's on top.
Fucking the it.
All right.
Alright, let's take a
Who
look.
murdered
See.
Zug Zug? Who murdered my son?
Over it.
Video, you
quickly.
need to zoom
Dan,
in.
it
Okay,
can't
let's
be
see.
How do I zoom in?
Oh
Well,
wait,
it
no.
Oh, yeah, I
can't
can't
be.
be.
It can't be me.
Oh,
either.
that's how.
Oh no, it can be
Ow.
me. Never mind.
Alright, what's going on in that middle there? What's on top?
That looks like
It
Wait,
looks
is
like,
that another end?
hang on, Dan has already stained glass as his profile picture. It can't be.
Oh
him.
right.
Come on, you lug nut.
Hmm.
It looks like the Atari logo.
Is there a
wait,
cursive
hold on.
anywhere?
I see an E. That's an E. That is an E.
There is an N. There is an E
You
in
see
there.
an E?
I see an
But
E.
is it on top?
Direct.
It could be-
yes, directly to the right of what we thought was an N. That's a capital E.
Yeah,
that's
you're
like-
right.
And who is the E?
Endorb.
No.
It could be Endor.
What? No, I'm not the E. I'm not the E.
I thought.
Wait,
Oh,
zoom in
look
on
at
Endor's
Gerald's
picture.
thing, actually.
Zoom in on Endor's picture. I want to see if there's an E.
It could be the big old barn.
Yep, there's an E.
That's supposed to be a milk carton.
A milk carton bigger than the person?
It's perspective. Look, I'm terrible at drawing.
Fucking in perspective.
It's perspective.
A killer at my party?
Also, that totally wasn't an E.
Talk of the town. Thank you.
But like,
Thank you.
Now,
you errored yourself in the correct
the
answer.
rest of these cases right
As per usual with us.
explaining to do.
Alright,
Correct.
quiz time.
We're correct, but wrong.
I'll give you points
Okay.
if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.
And
Oh, there we go. I like that.
Points for every detective they
Alright, time for everyone's best guess.
All right.
Time's running
Yep.
out. Please
All right,
hurry.
lightning round.
Alright, so. Yep,
Let's
so
do
first
it!
off, Zug Zug the Mighty died.
There's always
whoever
always
kills Zug Zug
always
the
a
Mighty,
next
you're
to
dead,
Rhino.
We know it's we know the letters of most of the other people, and this was a first round one, so it's gonna be a normal capital. Which
So, does that make it an O?
God, it's so hard. I
Probably.
can barely see.
No,
I-
but
I
there
mean-
could be something in the hopes, maybe like an E.
I think it's Gerald.
Because Jero also has a very similar looking plate in his toaster.
that
He
is
does,
yeah,
yes.
yeah,
It looks
actually,
like-
yeah.
It looks like the exact same stroke for both circles.
I go to Endorb. He made the flex
Freak.
on me. Suspicious.
Jero is deflecting on Endorb.
Jackson.
I convinced him first.
Yeah, I'm focusing. I'm still trying to figure it out.
God damn it.
Okay.
No one's fooled.
Uh-huh.
I like how they highlight the letters now.
I
Yeah.
know it.
They only do it in the final.
Next.
Okay,
All right, spoiled milk.
Okay, what is this jumbled mess?
I see something that looks a little too provocative.
I see an S, but we know it's not that because I'm the only one with an S, and we know that's not my letter.
There's an M on the milk.
I like how everybody immediately votes me.
Oh, look, if I'm the first for someone, then I get first points if I'm
Well,
right.
I see an R in the.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
Is that in the
Yeah.
scissors?
Well, it's in the milk.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes.
Like, honestly, I just clicked, like, whoever was under my mouse. I wasn't...
Boom.
Yes,
Right
it was me.
He has a very big top hat. You guys are right.
I love
thought
his
it didn't.
walking cane and how crooked it is.
Alright.
I thought I did decent at
Now,
hiding
who
that.
killed Dom?
Again, this one I feel like a D. I think.
Yeah, but this was second round.
This
No,
one's
no,
tough,
they can
yeah.
use first round stuff.
Oh, yes.
Well, hang
No,
on.
this was from the second
I
round,
don't think
though.
we even have.
Oh,
anybody
I know
who's a
whose
D-
it is.
Oh, wait, yeah, actually.
Not me!
It could be Endor because he said it wasn't E, so I think
Yeah.
I'm going back to thinking it was a D.
Okay, now what murder weapon did you guess right on me?
We guessed it
Nothing.
on the.
It was stained glass.
No, I'm pretty
No.
sure we get. It was not stained glass. It was it was the milk. No, not the milk. It was the toaster. I think.
No, it was stained glass.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it
the
was
same
all-
glass then.
I think it's Jero. I think
It's
it's a
not me.
lowercase. I think it's a lowercase O that got filled in.
I already got a
Just
stained
vote
glass
video.
too!
Just vote video.
Oh, no, I had already gotten the stained glass before too, remember?
It's
So
not
me.
mine.
Ha!
Son of a-
no.
Oh, an eye?
Oh wow!
I
That
think
is-
it's an eye.
that
You
was-
didn't pick up on this. You guys
that
were
was
like, oh,
very
look, it's an
clever.
eye.
Okay, then we have an A.
That is video.
Yeah, that's,
That would have
like,
to be
video
video.
has
Like
killed
wrong
no
one.
one.
Nah.
Like he had to.
Nah, just have the
The
timer.
problem is,
Just
you
click-
try and make
just
the
click
drawings
closer and
look a
speed it
little
up.
cohesive instead of just,
Yeah, that one was it.
Yeah, right there.
you gotta sacrifice some of your artistic qualities to hide more letters.
I'm not guilty.
All right, another toaster.
That
Or,
looks like a tea-
Rhino.
Yeah. Looks like a tea
Wait,
kettle.
this is second round, so there's cursive things in the swirls.
But it can also. But
Yeah, and it looks like a cursive
cursive R.
That's not what my toaster looks like.
What is a sentence, everybody?
No, I'm sorry that it's not accurate to your real world toaster, Rhino.
Let's see.
Man, I can't believe that worked.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god!
Oh man!
I was
Wait.
like, I have a
Oh,
cursive eye.
wow.
Okay,
I'm mad at myself.
now for
Well,
the record, you have
back-
seen.
Okay, so we're back to this shit.
Who did we vote this one for last time?
We voted it for Max because of the eye.
Rhino, you're getting your voice back.
I still think
I
it's
am.
Max because of the eye.
Slowly.
We already voted
Oh,
for
we'll
me,
see.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
we already know it's not Max on this.
Well, it's not me.
and you already saw what my stained glass was.
Hold on. I just got to do this. We're gonna go Jero. No, I can't do that. Endor. Let's do that.
Come now.
I'm panicking. I'm in panic.
Really?
Oh wait, what?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Aren't I a
wow.
clever bitch?
Okay. That's
Ha,
Piece of
ha.
shit. That's
I
what
was
you are.
I was proud of that one. I was proud of that one.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that means this has gotta be video freaks just by process of elimination, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
Because
Are we
everyone else
sure?
is already killed with stained glass.
Yeah, and you have it as your profile picture, so
Also, you're voting Rhino again.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I don't know why
There
voting
we
for that
go.
person's bad.
Because we just went over.
oh yeah, Sierra May in chat
By the way-
agrees that Rhino, your voice almost sounds back to normal.
Well, some of
Yeah,
them
we'll see.
finished a
Yeah,
few-
some
And
of
there
them.
we
Pretty much
go.
when I'm sitting here pulling.
Yeah, that was
out
bad
my
for me.
Okay, let's see.
I got super unlucky at the end there.
The best detective was
Okay.
Who gets the prize?
Not me.
Endor.
Haha! I mean, with all these magnifying glasses, I had
See
quite
who
the
best
edge.
murderer is.
Best murderer against the Max.
Damn.
Who killed 3 people. And best accomplice.
Forget the one who
And
brought
9
the most
fools
popular
during-
accomplices.
Who killed Zug Zug? Yes!
Wow,
Video
I'm still
freak
doing
with
this.
Son of the Mighty had 4 attempts on him! That is why he is the Mighty!
You could not kill Thanos.
So can I point out I was also the number 2 best detective, number 2 best murderer, and number 1 best accomplice. So it was pretty even.
Yeah, but
I had
detective
number 1
and
best
murderer,
accomplice.
is more, yeah, see right there. Jero.
Yeah, I
Not
was
last,
number
I'll
3
take
in
that very
everything.
Wow, I got 3, 3, and 3. What the fuck?
I got
got
3, 3 and well.
Oh,
I did
so
so
Endor,
bad.
Endor
I thought
with those
this-
E's.
Yeah, that
Can I
you,
just say-
you pointed a wrong part and said that's an E. And
No,
I was like, no,
pointing
it's
at. No,
not.
that's what I was pointing at when I said that's an E. I
I
wasn't.
thought you meant like the bottom part was an E.
No, I wasn't in charge of the magnifying glass, so yeah,
I want to see all these and where people
my
hid stuff.
accomplices, you jerk.
Look, it was easy to tell.
This is fun to see where people try and hide things.
Yeah, I wish it would
I'm
show
still-
all of them,
I'm still-
but I think it only shows like the top people.
Yeah, it only shows who got the.
By the way, that was my toaster, and I'm still very proud of my stained glass.
Yeah, it does. It does look really good, and you really threw
it
me
does
under
look
the bus
pretty.
with it.
I still don't see where someone said there was an eye, but